Okay, so we're going to go over the heart and its chambers and all of those things. So we will start with our right atrium, which is this cavity. Right here we have our auricle, which is just this little space labeled with an A. When we go ahead and open it up, we can see our fossa ovalis, which is this indentation. The muscle that is in here is called our pectinate muscle, and then our our SA node is what it's called, is just a bundle of cells that would be somewhere right up here. When we move down into our right ventricle, we can see our tricuspid AV valve, and that is also connected down here. If you can see, it's connected, and that little connection is called our chorda tendina. And then in this ventricle, we have our conus arteriosus, and then the muscle in this is called our pili muscle, and then these ridges and bumps are called the trabecula carne. So we'll go ahead and move on over. Right here we have our coronary septum, and then this is our left ventricle, which has the same things as the right ventricle as far as muscle and the ridges. But this valve right here is called our bicuspid AV valve, which leads into the left atrium. And then when we just look at the structure of the layering, we have our endocardium, which is on the most inner side of the heart, our myocardium, and our pericardium. And then when we look at some of our major vessels, we have our pulmonary trunk, which leads out of the right ventricle, and it carries deoxygenated blood. And as we come up the pulmonary trunk, it splits into the right and left pulmonary arteries, which continue to have deoxygenated blood, even though they are called arteries. And this is attached to our aorta through something called the ligamentum arteriorum. And then if you look back here where we have our left atrium, we have our pulmonary veins, which carry oxygenated blood from the lungs into the heart.